Rashford was poor today. To say the least, let's not even go too far. Rashford was poor. Let me just hold it there.
Man City go beat us. Nothing. I don't talk. Man City go knock us.
Hello and welcome to Nigerian Football Addicts. Manchester United 3, Coventry 3 on penalty, and Manchester United won that game, bro. What a disappointing night it is for Manchester United. How far you take the game?
I'm so disappointed. I've been a Man U fan for 17 years. For the first time in my life, I wanted Man U to lose a match. Coventry deserved to win this match. There's an adage that says, let the better team win. Coventry was the better team and they needed to win this match. Simple and short. We won, but useless. It was disappointing.
Yeah, man. All right, man. Let's talk about the changes. Let's talk about Eric Ten Hag today. How do you see his tactics into this game today?
Yeah, coming into Manchester United, I supported Eric Ten Hag. He was a very rational and objective coach. But towards the end of the season, last season, he became emotional. So instead of tackling matters head on, he puts his emotions on the line. And when a coach does that, it affects the success of the team. So you see Eric Ten Hag making some decisions. Those are head decisions. And as a coach, you're not supposed to make head decisions. You should make heart decisions. So you see him having a problem with Cristiano Ronaldo last season. You see him having a problem with Sancho. You see him having a problem last week with Garnacho, just because he liked it sweet. And then making change. What was he trying to prove? It has been proven 4 matches back. Anytime you remove Garnacho, you affect our attack and we begin to concede goals. Anytime he has done this is the third or fourth time. The changes today were unnecessary. Yes, we had 3-0, we should have bottled this match, but the changes were not necessary. If you are removing Garnacho, make sure that the person you are bringing is offering commensurate effort or more effort. So removing a Garnacho to put someone that's not giving what he should give, or taking away a Menu to bring Eriksen, it just watered our game down, and from that point we began to lose. Taking away Garnacho to put Anthony. The 3 goals we conceded came from that substitution. So I think there's something wrong with his substitution tactics. There's something wrong.
All right, man, let's talk about Rashford. Because for me, I feel like Rashford should not be playing 90 minutes or even should not be starting. What will you say about his game today?
Rashford should be sold. Rashford has been over-pampered for so long. How do you say a player like Rashford with such pedigree is playing the way he's playing, always relaxing, never offensive, always defensive? Rashford was poor today. To say the least, let's not even go too far. Rashford was poor. Let me just hold it there. Rashford was so poor. Let me hold it there.
All right, man. Finally, Manchester United won this game. Now, what positive do you think they'll be taking into the final, or what changes do you think Eric Ten Hag will need to do into that final against the mighty Man City?
Like I said earlier, I wanted Manchester United to lose this match so that people with big dreams go to the final. Man U has lost their dream. It's clear. One proof that you've lost your dream is lack of passion. If you no longer have passion towards what you do, you've lost your dream. Manchester United was always the team to look out for when it comes to football. We all know Manchester United is the greatest team in England. But right now, they lack passion. There's no zest, there's no enthusiasm. They just come to the pitch to play around. Nobody's serious. Everybody's escorting the other person. I think that's a problem. So right now, going into the finals against Manchester City, Manchester United just have to be ready to play football. Coach or no coach, system or no system, the club, the players, they just have to be ready to play. Manchester City is a very possessive-minded team and they are attacking-minded. If Man U come against Manchester City the way we came against Coventry, we are going to lose that match to at least 5 goals to 0. At least 5 goals to 0. So what I will say is Manchester United come out to play. Let them be serious. Nobody apportioning blames to anybody. Everybody comes to play with the passion we've always known Manchester United. And if they do so, perhaps we'll be able to take... All
right, man. Let's pick the reality on ground, because Manchester United have gotten like 60 injuries so far this season. Do you think that injury affected Manchester United than the manager's tactics?
Yes, injuries affect the club. Nobody's saying injuries don't affect the club. The problem is the mentality. There's something we know big teams for. Big teams show up when there are challenges. That is why teams like Real Madrid, Manchester City will always take the caps of people off their head because they respond to challenges. Whenever there's a challenge, you see somebody stepping in. That responsibility is a leadership quality every player in Manchester United should have. They lack it. So yes, 60 injuries so far this season. Just last week we got about 6. It's dangerous. But then the mentality of the players. Talk about this Coventry match. Every single player on our bench should be able to play Coventry and beat Coventry. So if we could have players like Bruno, Casemiro, Eriksen, Anthony, Garnacho in this team, and we are not able to beat Coventry, we are even struggling. practically lost this match. We survived through. We survived. I mean, so the injury is fine, but the mentality of the player. So going forward in subsequent seasons, let the mentality of the team let it improve, so that even if there are injuries or setbacks, we'll be able to still make progress.
Yeah.
All right,
man. Let's talk about the manager now. Quite a lot of Manchester United fans, I think, are beginning to give up on Erik ten Hag. What do you think? Do you think Erik ten Hag is still the right guy? You think Manchester United should still be patient with him?
Erik ten Hag has just few matches, I think 5 to 6 matches, to really prove if he wants to be in Manchester United. I told people we were watching together, I said, if Ten Hag loses this match, he has just signed his ticket of leaving, but somehow he found a way to win. But Erik ten Hag, for me, I think he needs to go. He needs to leave. Yeah, the team needs an overhaul, not just overhaul with players. We also need an overhaul for the management staff. So from the technical director to the manager itself, we need an overhaul. We need people who can carry heat, who can carry burden, people who can carry disappointment, people who can make tactical changes, people who are not emotional, people who are objective, who put their hearts to the game, not their head. Erik ten Hag, he has gotten so many opportunities to salvage himself, but he has not been able to do that. I think that's a bad recipe for a coach, for a team like Manchester United. Let's not forget, Manchester United is not a lower tier club, it's a top tier club. For the last 30 years of football in England, Manchester United has been at the top. So we cannot come now and start settling for less. If we are getting a coach, it's either we are getting someone that is bigger than Ten Hag or someone with a higher mentality than he has. I mean, I think Ten Hag has lost it. He has to leave for me.
All right, man. Going forward now, let's say going into next season, now what kind of player do you think Manchester United will need to sign into this team that will make them to at least match up?
For every position, we need reinforcements. Our back line, our centre back, our left wing, our right wing, we need reinforcements. Our defensive midfield is poor. Casemiro, Amrabat, they've not really done well. Our left wing, our right wing, Garnacho, Anthony, Rashford, we need reinforcement. Our striking, for a team like Manchester United, I think Manchester United needs a solid striker. Someone like Højlund, he has good intention, but good intentions do not always cut it out. You can have good intentions, but it does not provide the results we need. Someone like Højlund should be a supporting striker, or at least stay on the bench and watch someone with experience do this. For a team like Manchester United, we should not be settling with less. We should not be settling for less. So next season, I'm looking at the board releasing funds for solid players in every role, in every position. We don't need just one player. So I will not say we just need a good striker or we need a good goalkeeper. Even Onana needs competition. Sometimes he's just relaxing, and imagine being shot at over 300 times this season. That is the highest we've ever had it since the history of Manchester United. So from the defense down to the goalkeeper, down to every single position needs reinforcement.
All right, finally, man, if you want to choose your 3 best Manchester United player today, who would they be?
For today, Garnacho will be there, Onana will be there, of course, and Maguire.
And
Garnacho would have come to his right place.
Even I give all those team power.
Yeah.
Nobody will try to go that front again. So what you want to do again?
Yeah, you removed your most attacking player and leave the most useless player on the team. All right, man. Finally, anyhow, man, you don't go final now. How far I take see the final, and what do you think? What development you think the manager go need to do in that final against Man City?
Make I tell you truth. I'm a Man U fan. See, Man City go knock them. Not be say they go knock them. I don't want to talk about that. Man City go knock them.
They go.
Last season,
nothing the manager fit do.
Nothing for Man U. Last season we don't meet them. Let me not them. Let me know why they collect FP. Man City go beat us. Nothing. I don't talk. Man City go knock us. What do you want to play?
I'm telling you.
Nothing we say play at all. Man City go knock us. Go knock us.
All right, man. If you want to choose your Manchester United best 3 player today, who they go be?
But if I want to choose today, that's why they agree. But now I will choose today. I greet Maguire.
I swear, Maguire.
I greet Maguire today. Maguire tried today. I'm not gonna lie for you. After that, Maguire, we have talking. After that, they talk so. After that, Maguire, we want to see. I won't try, but Garnacho should try.
Yes.
Now the coach now they do nonsense. After that, Garnacho, after we won't pick again for that match. I would rather pick that. Maybe make a put goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Onana.
All right, now do you still believe in Ten Hag going forward? Do you think saying that Ten Hag go fit carry Man you go the?
Oh boy, better make them sack that coach. And you know if you do anything at all, you know go do anything at all. I no go lie for you. You no go do anything. Better make them sack him. Messi wey dey do wrong sub. Person where they give you go, where they play for you, you come out. You consider how I go that lie you. Make them go sack am. Make we no say we find that make Zidane they come. I prefer Zidane than now. You know we not get it. You can't go to man, you don't get it at all. At all.
Yeah, bro.
I'm telling you.